Hey guys, it's Drew here. I'm going to talk a little bit about some tomatoes that I'm trialing. I was gifted a plant from one of my brother's friends, and he says that this is the Everglades tomato, which it seems to be right in terms of the behavior and the size of the tomato. And it's something I had been wanting to grow, I just never got around to buying the seeds. It's a native tomato to Florida, and specifically the South Florida. It's called the Everglades tomato, and there's a yellow and red variety. This is the red. As you can see, there's some ripening up. I did try to protect a couple clusters from these little stink bugs. You know, they don't make, with the stink bugs, they have little proboscises. As you can see, this one's actually still able to fit his in there through the little mesh. So that's not really working, but they just puncture little holes in the tomatoes, and I guess they feed off of the liquid from the tomato fruits, but they don't really, they don't make a big deal with the tomatoes. Essentially, it just makes the tomatoes look kind of bad, you know, little specks, spots, or whatever. I've never had a problem with them affecting the taste of the actual cherry tomato, so it is what it is. I've just always ate them anyways. But yeah, they're getting there. I've already had a couple, but you can, let's see. I don't know if you can see the little like specks, maybe where they've like punched little holes, but they still taste fine. If you've ever had a cherry tomato, they have a pretty good cherry tomato flavor, not super sweet, more of a savory tomato, but I enjoy those. I'm growing quite a lot of variety right now. I just wanted to talk about the Everglades tomato. They're known to sprawl out and run. Just one plant can cover quite a large distance. I am attempting to trellis them on this little two pieces of lattice frames, but I think they'll have no problem covering this entire thing, and it'll make it easier to actually harvest some of the cherry tomatoes, which will be nice. But it'll also sprawl out, I'm sure, but that don't bother me. An edible ground cover potentially. I'm trialing this just to see how they grow and to experiment with them, but so far so good. Like I said, they're gonna have some pest issues with, you know, the stink bugs, but food is food. I don't mind if I share a little bit.